Hard to believe. Hard to believe you are in your ninth campaign already at Southern Local. How's that feel to only know success at yet another school that you're at right now?
Well, thanks for having me on. The first 2 years were pretty rough, that's for sure. But our kids really bought in, and we keep graduating a lot of kids, but we keep finding people to step up. It's about players, and our players work hard all year round.
8-win campaign in the regular season this year, coming off a loss in the regional semis last year to JFK. Like you said, you guys continuously graduate plenty of skill players every year, but you had players step up this year, and it's a collective group effort what you have this year on offense. Describe those seniors that you have this year.
Well, our quarterback was back in X line, but he kind of plays a lot of fullback. The Shagnut guy plays tight. He plays tight end. He plays fullback. Plays tailback for us. Markel plays some four for us and some split end. And Timmy Potts, the junior, stepped in real nice. And the Frischkorn boy, solid at four. And we got Richie Sloan back there behind him. And we got a great tight end and Gabe Blissenball. So, yeah, our skill kids they've all stepped in. Then throw the sophomore Hefner in there who's got all kinds of speed. We've got better on offense, I think, every week.
I was fortunate enough to see the Hefner kid play last week. Great athlete, great potential he has as only a sophomore, like you said. Is that the key to your offense? And as it's been over almost 30 years now, the other team can't just key in on one player?
I think, I mean, people, I think we mix it up good backs. I mean, I don't really ever know, but I notice that most of the time when we have a good game, every one of our backs touch the ball about 12 times, counting our quarterback and everybody else. So we just try to mix it up that way. We've had great individual backs, but we still always shared the carries because that's kind of just what we do.
What was it like on defense this year? You have a defense that usually likes to fly around to the ball, and this year's no different. You have your same playmakers at a small school playing both ways, offense and defense. What was the mood like with a new defensive coordinator this year, and what was that adjustment period like?
Well, I mean, our kids really bought into Coach Potts. I mean, last year, I mean, they really bought in, and we try to do some of the stuff he does. We kind of do it as a collective group now, but that was a huge loss for us. And then we lost, our leading tackler and Wyatt Morris, and then we had to replace a whole secondary. So. Yeah, but we try to play the same style. I mean, our philosophy on defense is try to get the ball back. So, that's because, we shorten the game a lot with all the runs. So we try to get as many turnovers and 3 and outs as we can.
The first playoff game, you're going to travel to 9-win Malvern, a team that hasn't given up double digits since September 15th. What's that mean on offense for you, and how do you head against that horse?
Well, we were there my first year 9 years ago, but they're very impressive. They're very tall. Their quarterback's great. Number 1 and 11. There's 2 receivers. And right now we got like 5 or 6 games of them, and they're like 50-50 running pass. And defensively, they got a really, really good secondary, and their defensive line looks really, really good. So, and going on the road, playing on grass, there'll be some obstacles, but we just got to focus up these next couple of days and just kind of do what we do and try to stop the big play because they're very good at making big plays.
The playoffs are no new territory for you doing it so long. How do you take each year differently heading into the playoffs?
Well, we always make it our goal to get to the playoffs, but we just practice like a normal week. We do our Monday routine. We just do what, we try not to make it any bigger, but, everybody knows it's bigger because if you don't win this one, you're turning your stuff in. So, this is always a different environment, but, we just try to have the same practice and do the same things and try to go as long as you can before you have to turn that stuff in.
Always appreciate talking to you, Coach Wright. You and I go back a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but you and I know it. Your first time ever coaching was my freshman football year in 1992. So we both show our age right there, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah, and I didn't know much then either, but that was a fun group though. That was a fun group.